Okay, the last little video for this section. I've got 6 over x squared plus x minus 2 minus x plus 3 over x squared minus 1. So the two denominators I have to factor, but the numerators I don't. So I factored the first one, x squared plus x minus 2. I just saw that it was x minus 1 times x plus 2. If you don't see that, just go through the procedure. Go through the procedure for factoring a trinomial, okay? I'll go through one of the procedures. Then the second one, the denominator is a difference of 2 squares. So that's just going to be x minus 1 times x plus 1. And just write the numerators in as you go. Don't forget the minus in between. Now I need to make those two both the same. Fortunately, they have a common factor of x minus 1. Your text almost always makes it where there's a common factor, because otherwise you get more complicated second-degree polynomials or third-degree polynomials and fourth-degree polynomials in the numerator, and that makes it hard to factor the numerator. Okay, a little beyond the course, actually quite a bit. So I need, in the first fraction, I need what do I need? X plus 1. So I multiply the top and bottom by x plus 1. Because there is an x plus 1 over here, but there isn't an x plus 1 over here. So I need an x plus 1 over here. So top and bottom. Let's see. What does this one have that this one doesn't? X plus 2. So I need to multiply this one by x plus 2 over x plus 2. And when I do that, I need to make sure I put parentheses around the x plus 3, because that's one of the factors of the numerator. And put a minus in between. So I get 6 times the quantity x plus 1 over the quantity x minus 1 times the quantity x plus 2 times the quantity of x plus 1. That whole thing minus the quantity x plus 3 times the quantity x plus 2 over, and the same denominator I had before on the first fraction. So now I need to multiply out both numerators, right? Oh, I decided to just put them together first. Put the two fractions together by subtracting the numerators, then multiply out the numerators. You get 6x plus 6. Now you have to be careful on the second one because there's a minus in front. Always be careful with the minuses, right? So because of that minus in front, what I usually do is I'll just write down the minus, put parentheses, and inside the parentheses expand this product x plus 3 times x plus 2, and then add an extra step to distribute the minus. That usually works out best. So see what I did there? So I get 6x plus 6 minus the quantity x squared plus 5x plus 6. And that x squared plus 5x plus 6 is just the quantity x plus 3 times the quantity x plus 2. And of course, that whole thing is over, write the whole expression every time. It's over this x minus 1, x plus 2, x plus 1, right? Okay, now I need to distribute that negative. And I would actually write it out so you don't make mistakes with the negative, rather than trying to distribute it, then combine it with the 6x plus 6 at the same time. So I would write 6x plus 6 minus, what does distributing a negative do? It changes the sign of every term inside. So it's minus x squared minus 5x minus 6 over the same denominator. Combine like terms, there's only one x term, so it's negative x squared. There's only one x squared term. There's two x terms, 6x minus 5x, which is x, and there's two constant terms, 6 minus 6, which is 0. So this one comes out kind of nice in the numerator. So I get minus x squared plus x over the same denominator I had before. Now what I would do here, we tend to like our leading coefficients to be positive rather than negative. And I do have to factor out the common factor of x in the numerator. So I'll factor out a negative x. And that'll make the first term of my binomial positive. I think that's what I did, yeah. So I factored out a minus x, and I get minus x squared over minus x, which is x, and I get x over minus x, which is 1. That's where the x minus 1 came from in the numerator. Now notice I have a common factor in the numerator and denominator of x minus 1, so those cancel. And so I get this, minus x over the quantity x plus 2 times the quantity x plus 1. I could have put this minus in front of the fraction. That would also be correct. Okay, so that's that section, just a bunch of examples. Go over them carefully. You might want to read through at one of the examples and then write down the initial problem and try to do it without looking at the notes. And look at them if you get stuck. And then take the next one and try to do it on your own, the ones that I actually did. So start practicing with the ones I actually did first. If you can't get those, you won't be able to get the ones in the homework. So that's the best way to do it.